Hello FPL fans and welcome back to the channel. Today we have got the team selection for FPL GW28. Just before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to show support for the channel and share this video with your friends if you guys are enjoying this type of content. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So first of all, taking a look at how the team has gone so far in Gameweek 27. In goals, Martinez got me 7 points as he picked himself up a clean sheet as well as a bonus point against the Wolves, as Aston Villa played quite well there. In defence, Stones and Cancelo both got me 1 point respectively, as Manchester City lost for a first time in what feels like ages to Manchester United as they conceded 2 goals. Both of them obviously have this fixture tomorrow against Southampton at home, which is promising for a clean sheet if they can both start. Soufal chipped in with 6 points, which was nice to see West Ham get a clean sheet against Leeds, as I wasn't quite expecting this, as Leeds do tend to score quite a lot of goals. In the middle of the park, Salah blanked once again, as this is now 4 weeks without a return, as he could only manage 2 points against Fulham in Liverpool's disappointing home loss. Ilkay Gundogan blanked as the captaincy, as he only got 4 points in his first match. He still has that second game tomorrow again against Southampton at home, which is promising. I am hoping that he can start this one as well and hopefully get himself a return, whether that is a goal or an assist. Moving on to Bruno Fernandes, he spited the Man City defence by getting himself a penalty conversion, which made him get 10 points for Gameweek 27. Son picked up an assist as he got himself 5 points against Crystal Palace, as Spurs eased past them in a 4-1 victory. And a late transfer saw Saka come in for Harvey Barnes to fund the transfer to Harry Kane. He could only manage 1 point against Burnley despite having a plethora of chances to get himself a goal. And up top, it was disappointment as Bamford and Watkins both blanked, as Bamford couldn't get himself a goal against West Ham. He did score, but it was disallowed, and Ollie Watkins couldn't get himself a goal against Wolves despite having so many chances and hitting the woodwork. This means that for Gameweek 27 so far, we are on 41 points with the average of 47. This has seen our rank drop from around 409k to 476k, which is a bit disappointing to see, but we still do have Stones, Cancelo and the Gundogan captaincy, so the rank could rise after tomorrow's match. So now taking a look at some transfer plans before we jump into how the team lines up ahead of Gameweek 28. We have made 2 transfers coming into Gameweek 28, as we have seen Calvert-Lewin depart the squad for Harry Kane, as he is coming off a 19-point haul against Crystal Palace and is looking in great form recently. The other transfer to fund this move was to get Aaron Wan-Bissaka out for Ben White, as Ben White does play in that blank Gameweek 29, whereas Wan-Bissaka doesn't, and Brighton do have some okay upcoming fixtures. This has left us with 0.0 million in the bank, as we just scraped this move after Harry Kane went up in price. So with those transfers in mind, let's have a look at how the team takes to the pitch ahead of Gameweek 28. In goals, we've gone with Martinez as he faces Newcastle away this week. This is looking like a great fixture for another clean sheet for Aston Villa, and hopefully some more save bonus for Emi Martinez. So now moving on to the defenders, we've gone with 3 at the back, being Stones, Ben White and João Cancelo. Obviously that double Man City defence is absolutely necessary for this game week, as they play Fulham away, which is a great opportunity for Man City to continue their solid defensive form. And the new signing Ben White gets a start as he faces Southampton away, which is an okay fixture. Southampton have been playing quite poorly recently, and Brighton's defence is decent. So coming in at £4.4 million, considering the options that we do have on the bench, I think Ben White is probably the safest bet to have at the back. Moving on to the midfielders, we've gone with 4 in the middle of the park, starting off with Mo Salah. This week he faces Wolves away, which is a tricky fixture as Wolves are quite a solid defensive side. Combined with Salah's poor recent form, as he has blanked in his last 4 matches, it does make him an option which I would not expect to get a return in this game week. But you never know, he is Mo Salah, he could surprise and get himself a goal. Moving on to Ilkay Gundogan, he has blanked in the last few game weeks, but coming in against Fulham away, this is a great fixture for him, as Fulham do concede a few goals and Man City have been so prolific in front of goal this season, it's impossible to bench him. Moving on to Bruno Fernandes, this week he faces West Ham at home, which is a tricky fixture as West Ham do have a solid defence, but Fernandes is coming off 10 points against Manchester City, and if you can score against them, then you can score against anyone, even if it is from the penalty spot, as it is a reliable source of points for him. And to cap off the midfield, we've gone with Heung-min Son, who this week plays in the London derby against Arsenal as he faces the Gunners away. Son is coming off an assist against Crystal Palace and seems to be thriving with Harry Kane in the squad, as he has hauled in 19 points in the last 2 game weeks. Speaking of Harry Kane, moving on to the forwards, Harry Kane gets the nod up top as he comes in to face Arsenal away as well. Obviously, coming off 2 goals and 2 assists against Crystal Palace makes him a great FPL option to own, especially considering that Spurs do have that Gameweek 29 blank, so I am hoping for Harry Kane to continue his good form and get himself another goal against Arsenal. Moving on to Patrick Bamford, this week he has a tricky fixture of Chelsea at home. Chelsea's defence has been shored up recently under the management of Thomas Tuchel, so I'm not really expecting a goal from Patrick Bamford, but Leeds do get quite attacking and you never know, he could get himself a return. And the cap of the team, it is Ollie Watkins. I have seen a few people move Ollie Watkins out of the squad recently, but for this fixture against Newcastle away, I think it's a great opportunity to have him in the squad, especially considering how many chances he is getting, because against the Wolves he did have quite a few opportunities to get himself a goal, and of course did hit the woodwork as well. And on the bench, we've gone with Alex McCarthy. He does play Brighton at home this week, which is a decent fixture for him, but he has been rested recently for Southampton, and Emi Martinez is such a good option to have in goals. Bukayo Saka, the new player we bought in Game Week 27, is getting benched against Tottenham at home, as Tottenham do have a decent defence, and just considering the other starting midfield options, Saka just doesn't fit in the squad. Stuart Dallas faces Chelsea at home, which is looking unlikely for a Leeds clean sheet, and with Calvin Phillips coming into the side, Dallas is getting some more time in defence and not playing that attacking role as often. And moving on to Vladimir Coufal, he is coming off 6 points this week after getting himself a clean sheet, but that fixture against Manchester United away is looking unlikely for West Ham to get a defensive return, so for that reason he takes up the 3rd bench position. So just quickly having a look at the chip status coming into Game Week 28, we have used our free hit in Game Week 18, our bench boost in Game Week 19, and our triple captain in Game Week 26, which means the only chip we have left available is the 2nd wildcard. I would say we would be looking to use this with the upcoming blank and double game weeks in 31 and 33, as this could hopefully see our rank rise, as we could have quite a few players playing that others aren't, or get quite a few double game week players in which many other managers aren't able to get in. So that's all we've got for today for the team selection of FPL Game Week 28. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, and once again share this video with your friends if you guys are enjoying this type of content. Also leave a comment who you guys are captaining for Game Week 28, as I'd be interested to see who you guys are going for. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.